It's when we start working together that the real healing takes place. It's when we start spilling our sweat, and not our blood. A sustainable world means working together to create prosperity for all. I've been a staunch advocate of women's empowerment, and I've worked hard throughout my career to advance the cause. It is heartening to see that gender equality is really becoming more of a reality. There is still much more to be done, and I'm confident that, by working together, we can empower women worldwide. The combined results of several people working together is often much more effective than could be that of an individual scientist working alone. You don't need a group of superstars, you need a team working together to bring you better results. Kathy Lee and I were working together on our live morning show when she started dating Frank. I always loved trying to get her to tell me about her new romance, and it wasn't long before we were watching them take their vows in front of close friends in Southampton. In rural North Carolina, you find strong people who are driven by purpose and committed to working together, neighbor helping neighbor. You will find local farms like I used to work on, and family-owned businesses, like I used to own. The real shame about the ending of the Guns N' Roses when I got kicked out wasn't just that I got kicked out, but Slash and Axl stopped working together. Circus is what real life should be like. It's sincerity, feeling, emotions, all real. There are no lies in circus. There are artists working together to give a smile. It's a world where people help one another. It's the only show where a family, everyone from children to their grandmothers, can sit together and all be entertained by the same thing. I can promise you that women working together, linked, informed and educated, can bring peace and prosperity to this forsaken planet. Through art, through people working together and building relationships and trust, people can overcome the problems of politics. Nobody's going to fix the world for us, but working together, making use of technological innovations and human communities alike, we might just be able to fix it ourselves. Now we have black and white elected officials working together. Today, we have gone beyond just passing laws. Now we have to create a sense that we are one community, one family. Really, we are the American family. When you're trying to enter something as intimidating as comedy, starting out with a support network of like-minded people is a powerful thing. It was natural we'd end up working together because we went through those first petrifying moments together. We created gigs for each other, slapped each other on the back, and protected each other. I've always loved the experience of working together with other people toward an artistic goal. You cannot win a game of football on your own, it's about the entire squad working together to achieve something. That's how football works. It has always been about the group, not the individual. My career is one of people involvement. I'm a promoter of the people, by the people, for the people. My magic lies, my people ties. This is what I want to do. I'm in it to win, I can't give in, I can't give up and I can't quit. Victory is mine. Working together works. I was not very keen on joining the family business. There were 14 family members working together, and it worried me that I would not have enough individuality. We cannot accomplish all that we need to do without working together. Freedom across the world is a result of many individuals working together. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them, the teacher is the most important. The world needs new leadership, but the new leadership is about working together. I like big casts. The experience of working together, that human contact, those are my roots, professionally. Collaboration is like carbonation for fresh ideas. Working together bubbles up ideas you would not have come up with solo, which gets you further faster. I think the best of us comes when we are working together collectively, and it doesn't mean that we can't disagree. We've got to learn, as Dad taught us, to disagree without being disagreeable. You can have all sorts of relationships, but there's something with musicians working together where you can have relationship that can just continue to grow in a beautiful way. We now see numerous examples of brands working together to address issues such as environmental degradations, climate control, pollution, poverty and disease. The power of one, if fearless and focused, is formidable, but the power of many working together is better. We need to make sure we're all working together to change mindsets, to change attitudes, and to fight against the bad habits that we have as a society. Every successful individual knows that his or her achievement depends on a community of persons working together. Since 2001, the Patriot Act has provided the means to detect and disrupt terrorist threats against the U.S. Prior to enactment of the law, major legal barriers prevented intelligence, national defense, and law enforcement agencies from working together and sharing information. My own feeling is we need more compassion, we need more empathy, we need more togetherness, in terms of working together. Working together on solving something requires a high level of humility and a high level of self-awareness. We've learned a lot by building the International Space Station, the good, the bad. But, the fact is that working together as a team, unity aboard that space station, we can accomplish great things. The thing with The West Wing is that the fantasy was legitimately better than the reality. These were smarter, better people than their real-life counterparts, working together at a better White House than the one we had. But what is striking about this, in a town that often talks about tax cuts, we could quite easily, Republicans and Democrats working together, do something that everybody in America desires. And that is a simplification of our tax code. Leadership is having a compelling vision, a comprehensive plan, relentless implementation, and talented people working together. Some people carry their heart in their head and some carry their head in their heart. The trick is to keep them apart yet working together. My dad had the greatest admiration for MacArthur when they were working together in Washington before the Philippines. And Dad used to talk with absolute awe about MacArthur's brain. There are big problems that change the world. If we are working together, that will make us understand each other, appreciate each other, help each other. Growing up in a very big family, working together and playing together, that is something that has been part of my life since ever I was born. It has advantages and disadvantages. It's like an older style of living where everyone works in the family business. I think good acting results when working together in a comfortable environment. The lessons from the peace process are clear. Whatever life throws at us, our individual responses will be all the stronger for working together and sharing the load. Striving for equality and working together with people different from us is what America is all about, because beneath our differences we are bound by a common humanity we all share. For the absolute avoidance of doubt, my leadership will be about unity, drawing on all the talents, with women representing half of the shadow cabinet, and working together at every level of the party. I tell people a lot of times, if you want to be a part of something, you never know, you kind of just have to be around. A lot of people don't really have the patience for it, and they don't stick around. Dre and I are still working together, and we have plenty of music for the future. Dr. King's leadership reaffirmed the promise of our democracy, that everyday people, working together, have the power to change our government and our institutions for the better. 5 guys on the court working together can achieve more than 5 talented individuals who come and go as individuals. We should be working together to make healthcare and prescription drugs more affordable, not taking away protections that have made such an enormous difference in the lives of so many people in our state and all over the country. We need to change attitudes. We can only change attitudes by working together. Government will do its bit, but I want you all to do your bit, too. So speak out, stand up against violence against women and girls, and that's the way we can eradicate it. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.